Emerald Pool. I don't know how it's normally running, but I hear this is a good place to swim, so it must be pretty good year-round. And we are heading up to the Baldfaces today. I think that is the Emerald Pool, actually. The other thing was much smaller. Walk along here. You can go down and go in swimming there, and then there's like a little bit of a chute right here. I'll walk over and see if you can see it. I think it's about 45 degrees right now, so it's going to be a beautiful day, and hopefully we won't need any spikes or snowshoes. We didn't bring our snowshoes, so let's see. Woo! That water's moving. Yes, is the Emerald Pool right there.
You want to sleep this bar?
Sure. This is a view climbing up South Baldface. We're about 4/10 of a junction of a mile from the junction with Baldface Knob Trail, I think it's called. And we're gonna actually take that and go out and do Eastman Mountain, and then come back to South Baldface, and then North Baldface, and then Eagle Crag, because it's a really beautiful, clear day, and we're up here. That's Eastman. Approach up to South Baldface, I think. Lots and lots of rock. There's John. And oops, this is, we just came up that, which was pretty darn steep. That's North Baldface. And that's South Baldface. I don't know what we're on right now. There is something called Baldface Knob, but I think it's on the way over to Eastman, and we're not on that yet. And this is looking towards Maine. This is the summit of Eastman Mountain, which is on the 52 with a view. Although it's partially wooded, so it's not going to be like those awesome views we'll get when we're over on the Baldfaces. And this right here, that's South Baldface. You can see a little bit of snow on the north. Yeah, that's the north. No, that's the south side. Actually, you can barely see any snow right there. That's mostly open rock. But if I go over here, that stuff through the trees, that's snow. There's not very much snow unless you're on the climbing the north side of the mountain. And unfortunately, to come to Eastman, we had to go up the north side of Baldface Knob and then up the north side of Eastman, both of which had a little bit of snow. Well, coming out to Eastman hadn't been done. Well, there were no human footprints, so I don't know when it was last done, but there was a bit of snow, so that was kind of fun. A little bit of work. We didn't bring snowshoes, and I don't know that it would have helped that much. It's kind of slushy. So this is the summit cairn right here. And the trail, you can see the red, those are John's spikes, so we came up right there. And then kind of obscured is the knob, which is about, I think it's like 7 or 8/10 of, I think it's 8/10 of a mile. That's that right there. And then 7/10 of a mile will put us back at the intersection where we came up, Baldface Circle Trail. And then we'll have to go up to the summit of South right there, and then loop over that to North, which is not visible right now. And then come down the other side of the trail. Actually, then we're going to go out to Eagle Crag, and then go down. And right here is Mount Washington. And it looks like, you have to zoom in, it looks like it's so far away, but actually if you're in person, it looks like it's just sticking up right there. So that's pretty neat. There's a lot of melting happening there. I'm glad we went last week when we did. Anyway, and it's hot. I'm wearing a t-shirt and pants, and I'm really hot. And so is John. Maybe if he cut his hair, he wouldn't be so hot. This is approaching the summit of South Baldface. Right there is Baldface Knob on the left, and Eastman Mountain, where we just were. And we just have straight up, I think. And then we'll go over to North, and then Eagle Crag is, I think, behind it, so we can't see that. And then come back down along this ridge area all the way down, and we're parked someplace down there. So let's walk. This is a really nice, wide open, well-marked trail. I don't think people do it much in the winter, but it's got nice big cairns. So it would probably be, if you could make it up this far, you'd probably be okay, as long as it's not windy. This is the summit of South Baldface, and it's a little after 1 o'clock. It was supposed to be a high temperature of 56, and I don't know what the temperature is, but it sure feels way warmer than that. And, oh, I can see, I think that's Kerrigan sticking up. And look, I think I can see the Franconia Ridge. Can you see it, John?
Yep.
Way over there, it's got snow on it.
Way over.
Let me see if I can, right there. Ooh. Yep, and then close to us right here is Washington. Nice. Wow, there's like not much snow left there. And then back out. Right above John's phone is North. Oh, there's a nice breeze. Oh, it feels so good. I'd say I think it's more like 60, 65, maybe 60. It's hard work climbing, so we're sweating really good, and the breeze feels great. I'm just gonna, there's a big open area up here. Apparently this was all wooded, and then in the early 1800s there was a fire that denuded it, and then there was another fire, I think in 1903, that finished the job. Here's the view of the presidentials as we're coming down. Whoops, sorry, I don't want to make you sick. Hi, John. We just came down from South Baldface and we're heading over right there to north, and we just went through some areas of slushy snow that were probably between 1 and 2 feet deep mostly, and it was kind of a mess. So hopefully that will be the bulk of that remaining snow, I hope, because it's kind of slow going and not very fun, but there's an awesome view as you walk down. So I thought I would share it. And then right there is Carrigan, which it looks so far away on the video, but it's like right there. And that's Carter Dome and Height. And then the other Carters, the far right one is North Carter, where we were a couple weeks ago and would have had amazing view facing this direction if we hadn't been socked in with clouds. So, but now today's beautiful and we are taking full advantage of it. Okay, so I spoke too soon. This is literally 100 feet from where I just stopped shooting the last video, and we are back into the snow, and there's the trail, and basically it's just old post holes and some new ones. And actually in here it's pretty firm right in this area, so that's nice. It's when it's really slushy or crossing water that's kind of yuck, but like there's a nice post hole. So I don't know how long this goes for, but hopefully not too long. We are at the summit of North Baldface. Some clouds are coming in, but it's still quite sunny, and there's a light breeze up here which feels amazing. There's the actual summit up there. I will take you up here. As we look into Maine, it's clearer and sunnier. And then over here is south where we just were. And that pointy one right in the center is North Kearsarge. This one in the foreground is Sable Mountain. No, it isn't. That's Coral. Looking through my phone and not with my eyes. And then straight ahead here is the Tri-Pyramids. Oops. There we go. Now that's there. Hard to see on the camera, but with the naked eye you can see all the way over through the Pemigewasset wilderness, so you can see the Franconia Ridge way out in the distance with snow on it. And then you can see the stuff closer, like Bond. Here's the presidentials with the snow, and in front of that are the Wildcats, and in front of that, closer to us, are the Carters. And then Mariah, and that is Shelburne Mariah, I think, although it could be that little lump. I'll have to look. They look kind of dark because there's clouds overhead, but then over here everything is pretty sunny. It's beautiful. We have one more place to hit today, and I'm not sure. I think we should be able to see it. I don't know where it is from here. I mean, it should be in this direction the way I'm looking, but I don't see anything that jumps right out as something specific. But we're gonna head to Eagle Crag next. This is coming off of North Baldface on the north side of it, and there's just some slushy, gross snow. Everybody who's been here before us has just post-holed. There's nobody with snowshoes, and I'm not sure that snowshoes would help much, but he did it.
Did it!
Sorry.
That's okay.
This is the view from Eagle Crag, which is like a big, I don't know, it's just an open spot on the trail, on a meter ridge trail. Oh, right here, right in the center, that is Eastman Mountain. And then in the center right now is like when you come up South Baldface, there's like a big open area before the final ascent. That's that. And that's South Baldface. And come over, and that's North Baldface. And we just came down and out along a ridge here with some nice open views. That's back towards Mount Washington. It's obscured now by the Carters, and the Wildcats are obscured also. So this is Carter Dome and Mount Height. And then, oh, there's a point sticking up right there. That might be Adams or Madison. It's probably Adams, though. It's pointy. I'll check. And then South Carter, Middle Carter, and that bump is North Carter. And then we've got some trees, and they're obscuring Mariah and Shelburne Mariah. And you come around, and the trail keeps going. I don't know where it goes. I should look. I think right ahead of us are the Royces, which I think it's east and north. I have to look. There's definitely, I should say, I don't know. But there's two of them, and they're on the 52 of the view list. And I'm wondering if the trail I'm on would take me there if I just kept going, which I'm not going to do. And then you can actually see the road. Oops, there's John. Right down there is Route 113. And this is all Maine then that we're looking at. And the clouds are in. And it is, what time is it? 3:45, and we have about 4 miles left. So we're just gonna beat it back to the junction, which is like a 1/10 of a mile back towards north, and then head down the Baldface Circle loop, and hopefully we won't have any snow, I hope, because that's really slow going, and I'm ready to be done with that.